Betano, the Next Titan Season 10 in association with FCMB. Previously on The Next Titan.
Dear board, as I conclude, I'm not sure my wife and 3 children are ready to see me now. Please save me. Thank you.
John Bassey. You are evicted. Kamuno. You are evicted. Kofo. You are evicted. The 2 individuals that stood out are Shirley and Pearl Obani.
Thank you so much. Hello, beautiful people of the Next Titan house. How are you all doing today? Anyways, 1 week is over and I would like to hand over this mantle to somebody else that's going to pick interest in this seat. Who's it going to be? Who wants to become the next house captain?
Today, the beginning of a new week. The house captain for last week, Chibuke, will pass the baton of leadership to another. But what he doesn't know is that these contestants aren't fed up with him just yet. They enjoyed his tenure so much that they want him to take another run at it. With a unanimous vote,
You make history.
Trish take a vote should she beats go for the second time. She's a very places.
he runs a second term as captain.
All right, I accept. Thank you very much.
History has been made in the Next Titan house.
Thank you guys.
Continuing in his role as house captain, Chibuke moderates the group forming process ahead of the new tax arrival for the week. On the table are 2 separate batches of paper cards containing letters from A to letter E,
Let's start.
written on each batch. The guys pick from one batch and the ladies pick from the other. Male and female contestants with identical alphabets get matched with each other. Everyone unveils their pickings and then aligns with their corresponding.
All right, if you are A, raise your hand. All right, Iron Shirley. If you are B, raise your hand. If you are C, raise your hand. If you are D, raise your hand.
D.
Oh, cool. That means E is for Kaduso and Jennifer. All right, cool. So this is the stage 1. Now, the stage 2 of this.
Then they sit in an alphabetical order. At the house captain's discretion, the pairs with letters E and letters D become Group A, and the pairs with letters B and letters C become Group B, while the pairs with letters A, Chibuke and Shirley, will now join one of the groups by a balloting system. They are to pick from a bowl containing paper tags with the letters A or B inscribed on them. Chibuke picks and reveals Group A, while Shirley reveals Group B. They've joined the groups and the grouping is finalized. Now Chibuke can go and retrieve the new tax brief and deliver it to them.
Calm down. It's not like last week in Jesus' name. But then, let's just get ready for this. So, I've gotten the task already, and I'm going to read it to you. Cutstruct is a pioneering construction technology company, transforming how building projects are financed, sourced, executed, and managed in Africa. The company connects developers, suppliers, contractors, and financiers on one platform to deliver housing and infrastructure projects faster, more efficiently, and with reduced risk. Cutstruct's mission is to close Africa's housing and infrastructure gap through innovation, transparency, and structure. So for what we can see, I think this is an organization that is bringing this page forward. That's Cutstruct. All right, so now on the task and challenge. You are expected to work as consultants to Cutstruct by designing a practical transaction structure that enables financiers, developers, and contractors to deliver more housing units with reduced risk. So, your goal is to create a repeatable, risk-mitigated framework that ensures funds flow transparently, projects are completed on time, and sales or repayments are structured for sustainability. Task learning objective. This task is designed to teach contestants how to translate big problems as housing deficits, financial risk, into actionable structures. Balance the need of multiple stakeholders in a single transaction framework. Okay, those are the two objectives. Now, task execution and implementation. This seems long. Contestants are expected to form 2 corporations with unique brand names. We have 2 teams already, so we'll do that later. Teams are expected to visit an active construction or housing development site to experience how projects are financed, sourced, and executed in real time before visiting each team. Before visiting, each team must seek permission from the site contractors or project managers to ensure proper access and compliance. Interesting. Contestants are expected to interact with developers, contractors, suppliers, and relevant government housing officials to understand practical challenges such as material delays, funding flow, project approval, and quality control. Teams can visit housing corporation or urban development agencies like Lagos State Development and Property Corporation, that's LSDPC, to give an understanding of things like approval workflows of land titles, building permits, and occupancy certificates. Teams can also go to the mortgage bank, housing finance institution, and others to get a holistic understanding of how project finance is released and monitored. Each corporation must develop and present their proposed housing transaction structure to the board, demonstrating clarity, practicality, and scalability. Verdicts. The judges will determine the winning team based on the following criteria. There are 5 criteria here. That's clarity, practicality, risk coverage, transaction-first approach, and repeatability. Best of luck, Kiari Bukar.
Let's smile a bit. I know it's been a very stressful week. I can tell.
In Group A, Jeremiah moderates. They already know that they need a leader. Both Stephanie and Pal indicate interest for the role.
So, if you are for Steph, show hands.
At my voting, Stephanie is the preferred choice.
So I think Steph has.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Steph.
I believe that I was chosen as the team lead because I've displayed a consistent tendency to win. Like in the last task that I led, we did win, and I've shown that stability and structure that I can provide it for my team. All right, guys, thank you so much for nominating me and electing me as your project lead. I promise that we're going to win this task. When I heard of the task, I was like, because we're winning this 100%.
So who is interested now?
In Group B, Precious is the only bold one who indicates interest for the leadership role, and it's given to her unanimously.
Precious has it then.
Unanimous.
Yeah. So Precious is our new team lead, so I hand over to you. You coordinate the rest of everything we're going to be doing now. Thank you very much.
Why I believe I was chosen for team lead was most likely because of my ability to convince the team that I had the capacity to lead them during this task. At the point of electing or nominating a team lead, the people that came out for nominations were asked to basically convince the rest of the team. And it was on that basis that a team lead was selected. All right, guys, thank you so much for trusting me with this task of leading you to victory. And I'm very sure that with everybody here, we can actually win this task, right? So very quickly, we need to pick our brand name, our slogan.
After the usual speech of vote of confidence, they deliberate on a name. It's a vote between Crestview Consult and Apex Consult. Crestview prevails.
But I think I personally like Crestview Consulting. And then obviously, as she said, we can include what Cutstruct is trying to do in our tagline, right? So are we all in favor of Crestview Consulting? Crestview, beautiful.
Unlike getting the brand name, it quickly becomes a very arduous process of getting the tagline.
All right, so now for tagline.
So I have a building Wales brick by brick.
Building.
Wales brick by brick.
But wouldn't that just be limiting fans? Well, it's not bad if it limits us property development, but
What of something that has solutions? Because generally we are a consultancy firm, and that's what consultants help you do, basically, to find ways to make solutions, no matter what this thing is. So maybe something that has solutions in it. How many of us are for summits of innovation?
Finally, they zero it down between Summit of Innovation and Structuring Success Delivering Solutions. Summit of Innovations wins. Crestview Consult, Summit of Innovations.
Crestview Consult! All right, well done, guys.
And what we're expecting
In Stephanie's group, process of getting a brand name and slogan is executed more adeptly. They quickly choose Blueprint Consult as a brand name. And for slogan, they all agreed to temporarily settle with Your Map to Success.
So can we just say it together? Blueprint Consulting, your map to success. Awesome.
That quickly out of the way, they prepare for plans to visit stakeholders in the housing industry the next day. The first day of Blueprint Consult's task outing, topmost on their itinerary is visiting real homes.
I believe that the way I led the team was with, leveraging everybody's strength, knowing what everybody was good at and giving them tasks that fit their strength. So, and then also paying very, very, very close attention to detail, because in this particular task, the devil was in the detail.
My name is Falagade Oji. Most of they like to put top there. If you want to do something massive, you have to go extra mile. So I see that most of you are either co-founder, founders. I mean, you're on the right track. That is actually what we need in Africa.
So on the first 2 days, we went into doing some field research. We visited major stakeholders, got findings, and that was what informed our structuring and the rest of the work we're able to do at home.
My name is Honorable Ade Joseph. I'm the Managing Director, CEO of LSDPC. For us in LSDPC now, what are our sources of funds? A lot of people think we get money from the state government. We don't get a kobo from the state government. Rather, we give money to the government in form of dividend.
Next, a meeting with Ryvax Engineering Limited, a civil engineering consultant firm.
Are insured. So what typical percents
Okay, depending on the structure, its complexity and other things, normally between 30 to 40% goes into what we call the core structure of that's the framework. The core structural framework. What I mean by structural framework, the carcass, everything. Then major percentage of money goes into finishes. That's the truth. Yes.
Right on time.
Thank you, sir. Much has been accomplished. The day draws to an end. They go back home to plan for the next day. As stated by the task brief, both Blueprint Consult and Crestview pay a visit to Cutstruct. Modele Ajayi Bembe, co-founder and chief operating officer of Cutstruct, addresses them on behalf of the company.
Welcome again, everyone. My name is Modele Ajayi Bembe, and I'm the co-founder and chief operating officer at Cutstruct.
Good afternoon. Again, we're so happy to be here at Cutstruct. We are Team Blueprint, aka the winning team. So we have some questions for you today. So I just want to gain clarity on a particular point. We're very emphatic on the fact that Cutstruct is a supplier, because to our understanding initially, we thought that Cutstruct provided a platform for all these stakeholders, such as the developers, contractors, suppliers, to meet in the middle and gain value. So please, can you elaborate on that?
That's correct. We're a marketplace, and we connect our suppliers, developers, contractors, and financiers. So we're a platform that connects the three chords, right?
My question borders around the linking fund disbursements. So how do you link fund disbursements?
Okay, very simply. Before funds are disbursed, there's a plan for what the money is meant to be used for. There's a BOQ. BOQ is bill of quantity, the materials you want to purchase. That is what informs the size of the loan. Instead of giving you all the materials you need or all the funding for all the materials you need, no, let's break it into milestones. For the foundation stage, you need steel and you need reinforcement, you need cement, you need sand, granite, right? You need some marine boards as well. So we'll give you the money, we'll disburse the money required for that, right? To Cutstruct. Cutstruct will then supply those materials to you. Once you hit that milestone, once we can see my foundation is done, then we release the money for the next stage, for the superstructure, when things start going up. They release money for the next stage. You start doing your decking, you start doing your, you move to the next floor until you get to the roofing stage.
Okay, so does that mean that you would refer to yourself as an escrow in terms of...
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's one of the services we offer as well. So instead of, again, moving the money to the developer, we warehouse the funds, and then it's as an escrow, absolutely. And as materials are needed.
Before the session concludes, the CEO himself, John Oaben, makes an appearance too.
He didn't even smile. So once upon a time, absolute pleasure meeting you guys, and looking forward to the best ideas coming out. Thank you for being here, and hopefully see you again soon.
The teams have garnered wisdom, but before proceeding home, Crestview pays a visit to a developmental site supervised by Engineer Peter. Armed with the findings so far, the teams can now put together a fitting presentation and a report for the board.
I am positive that she would be impressed in the level of work that we have put up. And I have no doubt that it is something that Cutstruct would find welcoming.
And I just want to assure the board that this week they should be ready for Blueprint Consulting, because that's a name that they are not going to forget. And we're here to take the win.
Moses, Francis, QBK, Jeremiah, Jennifer, Hope, Precious, and Stephanie, all members of last week's losing team, head to the boardroom. They know someone must go home today, but in each of them's minds, they are resolute that it must not be them. Presiding is lead board member Kiari Buka, Chris Parks, and Tony Cole.
You may sit.
Straight away is made known to them that the viewers' votes chose to save Hope.
I think we'd start with the viewers' vote on having someone be granted an opportunity not to be to be evicted, and the contestant saved by the public is Hope. Literally means you're saved, huh? Now what I'm gonna do is to give each of you 2 minutes. Yeah, you may step up. to give each one of you 2 minutes to give us reasons why you should be saved. Okay. Let's start with you and then we walk through.
My name is Francis Olawale Cardoso, an educator, a school owner, and app developer. I would like to appreciate the board for saving me back to back. I believe that you did that because you see something in me and you see the impact that I've been trying to bring to the world. Over the course of the week, of these weeks, I've been able to discover certain things about me. For the past 7 weeks, I've been able to discover that I have vision, that I have team spirit, I have influence, I have initiative.
Time.
I'm also developing an eye for this time. Oh, thank you, sir.
By investing in me, by sending me to the finals, you're investing in a highly investable, highly mentorable, and highly driven, vision-driven, and resilient young African girl like me with a clear prospect of promising ROIs. Thank you.
My name is Moses Yabayemelo, a co-founder and CEO of Rai Capital. At Rai Capital, we are solving 2 major problems in Africa, which is 1, post-harvest losses. 2, malnutrition. Post-harvest losses in Africa is between 40 to 50%. And the net worth of post-harvest losses in Nigeria is about 3.5 trillion naira annually. Post-harvest losses is the cause of over 870 million people that face hunger annually daily in Africa. But I'm not just processing food. I'm not just training African entrepreneurs.
2 minutes.
Thank you, sir. Commitment is not an option for me. It's a character. I've been able to prove that I give my all to every task and everything which I am set to do. Even in this particular week's task, of which I am project lead, you will watch as my team will display the excellence and the spirit and the discipline for which I am known for. Thank you so much, board.
Thank you.
Every lesson I've learned on this show has made me better, far much better. I know myself before the show and now I am much better. So I need to stay on this show. Thank you, board members.
Members of the board, I'm not just selling to you a vision, but I'm showing you track record to prove that I have the capacity to take this vision into actuality. You have believed in me before, and I'm calling on you to believe in this again. With your partnership, with the insights that come from this board, we can drive this particular vision into actuality. Thank you very much.
Dear board, if you are to save someone who has the tendency of creating the value that the Next Titan show stands for, that is me, Jeremiah Oluwarinu. And the platform and the opportunity you have given me will not be forgotten and will be used to create impact today for our children and for time to come. Thank you very much.
Interesting.
Now the judges deliberate.
My God.
Every contestant here is in a state of deep apprehension. A very tense room.
Jeremiah. Chibuke. Cardoso. You are all evicted. I wish you all 3 success in your endeavors. Thank you.
Jeremiah, Chibuke, Francis are evicted. No time for mourning, as the boardroom session begins right away.
How will I describe my Next Titan experience? Ordinarily, I'm someone who likes to think for a long time before doing anything, but basically, what I've been able to get from the Next Titan is that within a short period of time and with little resources and the right thing, you really can achieve more. So basically, it just gave me clarity of purpose.
What you should expect from me and my business after now. First of all, I'm a very amazing and unique person. and I'm going to stay amazing and unique, and I'm going to scale. I'm going to go all in, but without stressing myself. And I know why I have to say that. It's because there are ways to get things done, and once you have to just do it and be intentional, like I said earlier, you now have to go all in, but in a very smart way and in a very thorough way. Sounds like a contradiction, but this is what you're going to expect from me now. We're going to blossom. We're going to go all the way, you know.
What would I say is my take home? My take home would be that I should stay more focused to my true values, to my virtues, and to push beyond my limits, because for Jeremiah Oluwarinu, nothing is impossible. And very soon, that story will be heard all over the world.
Just before the boardroom session begins, the top 5 ladies of the top 10 contestants of the show flaunt and marinate in their attires provided for them by the official wardrobe company for this season's show, Gemma Wears.
Yes, and amongst us, we have an extra judge, and that's the CEO of the major significant entity that is part of this conversation, right? Cutstruct? Cutstruct. How did you come with that name?
Very good question. It's a two-word name, so it's Cutstruct Technology. And we coined it from cutting costs in construction with the use of technology.
I like that. That's original.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you. And so he would also be part of the critiquing judges on this side of the equation. So Crestview, you are going first. Who is your leader? You are the leader. So you have a 3-minute paper presentation and a 2-minute report.
It was a mind-blowing one, and we were able to come up with something that we believe would be beneficial to Cutstruct. And even after this show, I believe you're going to invite us to come and speak further to it. So, what did we identify in the first place? We saw the gap between the flow of fund, between the financiers and the developer. There is no issue with land, there is no issue with labor, there is no issue with all of these things, but there is a peculiar issue, a bottleneck between the financier and the developer. And why is it so? There is no structure and trust built between financiers and developers, such that from the few informations we got, we asked, why is it that so many developers are not accessing this fund? And one of the financiers told us that, no, I only work with people that I've trusted over 20 years, over 15 years. And I asked him, what of a young developer like myself? How do I access fund? How do I build 5 units of apartments in my neighborhood that will serve the neighborhood? What is the credibility tracker for me? There is no structure for persons like me, for young entrants like me, to be able to solve housing problem in Nigeria. And so the financial pool is reserved for the big boys. And so we now asked ourselves, we must solve this. Because if the developer are able to access the finance, the constructors, we have the money flow to them, the labor, we have the money flow to them, there will be housing units. And when we talk about affordability of housing units, it's not just a cheap one, but we are talking of a competitive market. And that competitive market can be unlocked by unlocking the bottleneck and dislodging the bottleneck between the financiers and the developer. And so we came up with a framework, which we tagged the Housing Transaction Acceleration Framework. And this is based off of 3 pillars. And what's the first pillar?
So if developers are the issues, how do we set up a structure and a framework that ensures a young developer like myself, I have a credibility tracker report that helps financiers to be able to see me. I built a 50 million naira portfolio project. I have a credibility report. And I have a tier system that can move me from an entry level to a mid-level, such that financiers can trust that with the 50 million I was given initially, I was able to deliver in record time. There is a geo reporting, there is financial tracker reporting, all of the reporting is captured on the framework. See, this is not a peculiar issue to housing sector. We also had it in agricultural sector. We had it in finance sector. Paystack solved it by bridging the gap between the finance and the market. Thrive Agri solved it by bridging the gap between finance and farmers who wants to access fund in the financial market. And this is what we are proposing to HStack. And I just talked about one of the pillars of HTAF that we've proposed. And one of it is Developers Credibility Framework. What is Developers Credibility Framework? I, as a developer at the entry level, I have a framework that is able to capture me and I'm able to deliver on time. And what's the second one? The second one is Cutstruct Housing Marketplace, such that we created a democratized platform whereby people who want to have access to housing products can easily access it without the bottleneck. And Cutstruct is a facilitator, is the escrow manager between the financier and all of the other stakeholders within that industry. And what is the third one, which is the most critical part of this? We found that, sir, there is no intelligence tracker in housing industry. And we are proposing to you, Cutstruct, if you can be the intelligence, data intelligence infrastructure in this industry and be able to give to CBN, give to all of these big stakeholders. This is the developer report in Nigeria for Q1. This is the housing report in Nigeria for Q2. It's really going a long way. Thank you, sir.
My name is Shirley Echendo, and I'm from Blueprint Consulting Firm. It is said, a house can only be as strong as its foundation. In Nigeria, that foundation is cracked, but not by concrete, by broken trust. From our rigorous research at Real Homes, Afroli Globals Limited, and Rebx Engineering Limited, we discovered that the housing crisis is not just about shortage of homes, but about lack of trust and confidence. Financiers do not trust the process. Developers fear delay, while home buyers fear or lose hope even before the keys are being made. To build this confidence and the foundation, we created Credit Build platform, which is a digital platform that links all stakeholders together in one transparent ecosystem and tracks verified milestones funds. Number two, we came up with EcoSmart Construction, which replaces costly imported materials with available local options. That is, buy Nigerian, hire Nigerian. And number three, real estate diversification. By having our Cutstruct go into real estate sales. Together, our solution provides transparency and profitable housing. With Blueprint Constructing Firm, we are not only bridging the housing gaps, we are also bridging the foundation of trust. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So what I'm going to give each one of you a chance to critique the other on the performance of the task or the presentation. So which side want to go first?
They can go
Volunteers?
first.
You want to go first?
They can go first.
Or they can go first?
Yes.
Okay. Go first. Crossview.
If 60% of project funding is financed externally, what happens if a financier pulls out midway? Do you have a mechanism for capital replacement or recovery, or does the project collapse? And in the event of a legal dispute over a land title uploaded during your project intake phase, what fail-safe exists in your model to stop the project without losing capital already disbursed?
And plus mention that
We're working with people who have been here, legacy companies that are doing this and have been vetted Federal Mortgage Bank has been in the report. You're not part of the report, so you don't know about the report, but we can share that with you later. Now, report we have listed.
I'm sorry, you're
different
creating
stakeholders. Are you
assumptions.
asking
Can you let
another
her
question?
finish? Can she finish?
Are you asking another question?
Can I finish? That's the problem.
Can I finish?
All right, let me hear you.
So we're not dealing with people who were born last night. We're dealing with legacy organizations that make allowances for.
No, you don't give all the financiers.
Do you want an answer to the question, or do you already have an answer? Also, I would also like to add that many of the things you have said are merely presumptions. You are grasping at straws. You do not even understand the concept. For you to put a rate as 70%, that is complete imaginative. You are just theorizing. You are throwing facts that are completely untrue out there. So now we can ask our own crossfire questions.
An answer. You've not given an answer.
All right.
What are the next meetings you have?
Can you guys go with your questions?
Thank you. Please ask your questions and make sure they're intelligent. Are you ready?
All right. Thank you so much. Now, from your video, I saw that you guys were putting on the helmet, but I didn't see the
reflective vest.
Yes, which is very important.
Yeah, HSC.
Yes, it's part of the rules.
HSC requirements.
That you must put on the reflective jacket.
I'm surprised you are not conversant with.
Sorry, what covers PP to the transaction framework?
For real?
You just wasted an unintelligent.
Sorry, excuse me. Are you asking? No, I just want to answer your question.
Let me ask you a question.
No. Can you listen? Can you listen? You are trying to make noise because you entered an active construction site without
according to the engineer, when there are visitors on site, you are not required to wear the reflective green jacket except you are going into the building and your helmet is sufficient enough for your helmet to show externally of the building. That's your answer.
That what rule requires you to be not able to. You can't keep quiet and hear the answer.
That's it.
Thank you very much.
That's it. So I would like to have.
You're already misinformed.
That's not what you said.
I'd like to have the judges give their verdict. Well, not verdict, but at least give their feedback on the task.
You both show good understanding of this project, which I think reflects the hard work you put into it. The housing market is struggling. I do not, in my own personal believe it's going to develop or get better in the next couple of years. Yes, there might be more projects because they take time to build. Right, unless that demand is created, which is what I thought you might have gone and tried to drive, doesn't make any difference. So, there you go. I've said it all. Thank you.
Thank you. So, first of all, well done to both teams. I think over the last couple of weeks, there's one thing that I'm taking away from each of you is how you improve, or at least you listen and you improve every week. But as for a blue sky project, a blue sky idea, what can be done? You address that aspect of it. Now we have to bring it down to the reality of, can this be implemented now? Those solutions, and not just can it be implemented now, would it actually bring an advantage, added advantage to your company if this was implemented now? I think our own decision at the end of the day is going to actually be taken on which one of these companies makes a difference to you.
Correct. Fantastic. And to the industry. Thank you. My own feedback is basically the same. The reports were similar. Hard work there, meaning that the quality of your work has improved, which basically means that at least staying in the house means that people are listening and learning and growing. Anyway, that's my feedback. I'll have the CEO to give his own take on the reports.
Thank you so much. First of all, I would like to take a very different direction to say a big well done to both of you. And the reason why I do that is because Cutstruct has been in existence for 6 years. And I can tell you for sure that what they've been able to dig up in a few days is actually a whole wealth of sort of knowledge. And to the point about innovation, one of the biggest we had to learn the hard way at Cutstruct is that innovation will only ride or thrive on an existing structure. And I think what you both have attempted to do is to tackle the structure. Without that structure, we've had many tech startups start with innovation first and quickly die off. The second reason why I would give you a lot of applause is because when you dimension the different industries we have in an economy, this is one of the toughest and most complex ones. And so solving the real estate problem is like solving a problem of 3 or 4 other industries. And I feel like you were able to come up with quite tough but possible structural solutions that I think, if can actually make a difference. Overall, excellent alignment with Cutstruct's mission, I think. We think your build solution can be applied practically today, right? And this framework can unlock capital and progress the industry and our business significantly. So those will be my thoughts for the 2 teams for now.
Great, thank you so much. Thank you. So I think with that, what I'm going to do is to ask you to excuse us while we deliberate and select the winning team. Welcome back. It's quite a tough decision. It looks like both of you have put in blood, tears, sweat into this task. And the panel of judges are quite impressed with the performance. At the end of the day, somebody has to be a winner and someone has to be a loser, isn't it? Both teams are winners, so it's a tie.
You can sleep easily.
So that means there is no person put on probation. See you next week.
It's Betano, the next Titan Season 10 in association with FCMB.